You can't liberate people by sexually exploiting them. It just doesn't work that way. Okay, so it's going to be audio only today because I'm lazy and I don't feel like trying to make myself look like a human today. But I would be remiss if I did not comment on the topic of, oh my god, there's a trans person on the cover of Playboy, and oh my god, this is so great for trans people, oh my god. How does this help trans people as a class? Or women as a class? Explain it to me. Explain to me how sexually exploiting a group of people is social justice in 2017. Explain to me how this is not just tokenizing and fetishizing and dehumanizing garbage. Explain to me why the trans community is always complaining that trans people are portrayed as hypersexual, and as prostitutes, and as porn actors, and as sexual deviants, and as sexual objects in regular media, but then we're supposed to be excited somehow because a trans person is on the cover of a titty mag. Explain to me how it's a problem that there is a disproportionately high number of trans people that have to turn to prostitution and pornography just to survive, but a trans person being naked on a porno mag is good. Porn is just photographed prostitution. So explain to me how this is good for trans people. Explain to me how this humanizes trans people. Go ahead, explain it. I want to hear it. It'll be funny. It'll be funny to see you try to explain to me how men who buy this magazine and pull their puds to images of this trans person are somehow helping the world see trans people as full human beings. Explain it to me. Because men who are going to jerk off to this trans woman's pictures do not see this person as a full human being with thoughts and feelings and a life and a family and hopes and dreams and goals. This doesn't humanize this trans person, or any other trans person for that matter. Explain to me why I'm supposed to be happy about this. Explain to me why trans people are supposed to be happy about this. Explain to me why women are supposed to be happy about this. Explain to me why sexual exploitation is social justice in 2017. That's not a rhetorical statement. Explain it to me. I want you to fucking explain it to me. Once again, this is a failure to see people in the very clearly defined classes that society puts us in, and instead falls for this individualistic garbage that substitutes parts for the whole. We want to think that because one very privileged trans person is on the cover of a porno magazine, that trans people as a whole have now been liberated completely. Well, the average trans person does not look like that, because the average trans person can't afford to look like that. So basically, we're not only exploiting trans people sexually, but we're also giving them extremely unrealistic standards to aspire to. And this is being celebrated as some sort of trans victory. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? You can't liberate people by sexually exploiting them. It just doesn't work that way. If it worked that way, women would run the world by now, because fuck knows we've been sexually exploited for centuries. Yet, here we are, still second-class citizens. But don't worry, trans people, there's a naked one of you on a magazine now, so things are sure to be awesome for you all any day now. We are through the looking glass.